states breaking barriers of ethnicity, electing several firsts, everybody. As we know, there's a first Muslim woman, some first Native Americans, and the record number of women that were elected to Congress was incredible. They started a new chapter on Thursday as they take on new positions of leadership while being sworn in, and there's one of your favorites right there.
Yes, I'm obsessed with her. That was 29-year-old Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And then you can see just the diverse cast. I don't even know, cast might not be the right word, but the diverse representatives that are in Congress now. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
This is history.
It's good to see this positive change. You know, I feel like there are times where you can look at the world and especially politics and just get so frustrated and feel like you're moving backwards. But this is proof that we are moving forward in some ways. It might not be in every way, but it's happening. There's more women. You're able to look at this and say like, wow, there is a spot for me at the table, because sometimes it does take seeing those people in those positions of power to show you that you can do it too. And I love that all these women went for it, and yeah, totally breaking.
Yeah, for a lot of people out there who are looking for a change, looking for something different, this kind of provides that. So maybe this is a reason for positivity, could bring reason for optimism for people out there who are not having strong beliefs in our system and what it's doing. So to me, maybe this sparks people's interest in government and sparking change because they're seeing people that look like them. They can identify a little bit more. I think that's huge. So really cool story right there.
Extremely inspiring.
We have a voice, guys. We just need to use it.
All right, so the United Van Lines Moving Company released their 42nd annual National Mover Study, and it shows Americans, they're moving west, they're moving south, they're getting out of areas like this. A high percentage of Americans moving out of the Northeast and the Midwest. New Jersey has the highest percentage of outbound moves, with Illinois unfortunately following directly behind. Are you guys surprised by this?
Not surprised at all. I have so many people that I know that are leaving Chicago, obviously leaving Illinois, and they're doing it. The reasons why they're doing it is because of crime, better weather, and better job opportunity. It is so expensive to live here.
Taxes.
And it's such a hard ladder to climb as a young black professional. Like, it's not easy. The way our city is set up and as segregated as it is, as diverse as it is, and as segregated as it is, it makes it so hard to climb and to get into different circles.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people are also realizing winter is optional.
Yes.
You don't have to be cold out
That's
here.
another big part of it. You're right.
I'm sort of enjoying it right now because I haven't had a winter in a long time. So being here, I'm loving being in Illinois and being in Chicago. Like, it's great. But yeah, like, a lot of people are moving southwest. Colorado, where I'm from, is blowing up right now, especially Denver. I think with all the legal marijuana, that's been a huge push for people to move there. And my friends that live there, you ask people, where are you from? And you expect them to be from maybe a town in Colorado, and almost everyone is from somewhere else. So it's a pretty hot destination right now. And I mean, their rents are going up like crazy. Chicago's not cheap to live in either. It's pretty difficult to get a decent place at an affordable price. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah, and look, Chicago, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's the most provincial place in the United States of America. If you're from here, this is your place, and everybody welcomes you in with open arms, and it's a tribe, and everybody sticks together. And I love that about this city, being a guy who's come here from Ohio some 15 years ago and being embraced here. And I fully identify myself now, since Felicia's allowed me to, as a Chicagoan. And I think I'm good with that.
Wait, what was the moment?
Oh, see, she's still not there yet.
Judging. Wait, what's the moment you were like, I'm a Chicagoan?
I think
what's the thing?
When I tell him.
Look, I've had a child here. I've gotten engaged here. I bought my first home here. I'm a Chicagoan.
You're established,
and so on those fronts, there was a point where I identify with, and look, I love Chicago for all those reasons. This is home. It's always going to be home to me. In terms of, I have no interest in ever leaving here. I love it. It's embraced me for 15 years, and I hope I get another 15, another 15 after that. However, at the beginning of the new year, when I looked and my mortgage increased to the level that it did, and I know I'm experiencing what a lot of Chicagoans are experiencing, another thing that unifies me with this city is that struggle. That's enough to make somebody say, as much as I love this place, I think there's other places where I could live, and that pains me to have to say, but that's a reality that when you look at these numbers, you understand why it's happening.
And y'all, if Jordan's having problems, there's no hope for the rest of us, because he's like a Jamaican. He has 6 jobs. He has 6 jobs. Jordan has a lot of money and a lot of jobs.
Maybe he doesn't want to spend all his money.
If you need some money, message Jordan. He's giving out $signs.
Honking your horn, everybody, before driving out of an alley. Is it safe to say you guys do this? By the way, I'm gonna
have
get
a
you
car.
back. I'm gonna get you back for that
put us
last
on the
cup.
spot.
Don't
But I
worry.
will say, when I heard someone do this for the first time, I was like, I'm sorry, what's happening right now? And they were like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in Chicago.
Oh, you don't do that when you're going through an alley and there's a sidewalk in front of you. Somebody could be walking their children. A dog could shoot in front of you. You don't honk the horn to let them know precautionarily that you're coming through that alley in your vehicle?
Oh, I don't have a car.
Narrowly.
Okay, if you did. Okay, so nobody's going to help me out on this one.
Okay,
All right.
I can't help you out. I actually do not do that because I think it is a nuisance to neighbors, and so I actually don't. But I do slow down, and I would caution any pedestrians as well that they need to look both ways. Like they need to treat the alley like they do the street.
Yeah, well, the reason why this is becoming a thing is because people think that they're legally obligated, and it's become this common practice. But technically, it is not a law for you to have to honk the horn. And the people that are residents near that alley, like maybe you're in the apartment or the home right there. Well, I've always wondered this. They're naturally very annoyed by this because it's constant honking from sun up to sundown
Yeah.
with people driving through the alley.
It's annoying to hear it, but it's a smart precaution so
Yeah,
that
so
nobody gets hurt.
It's
You
one-
can't see.
It's one of those that, people in the city of Chicago, commuters, they're always in a hurry. They're always moving fast, so they're not going to creep through the alley
Yeah.
and then wait to see. They're going to drive at a maybe faster than normal speed through that alley,
Which is
honk
why-
the horn, and say, "Hey, I'm coming."
I'm coming, move out the way.
Yeah, maybe
don't have
that's not the
headphones
best
on.
way, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
As
no,
a pedestrian,
pedestrians-
I do appreciate it.
Yeah, well, pedestrian, I just never put my life in anybody else's hands. So
Right.
if you're walking around the city of Chicago, I definitely encourage you, don't trust the driver to do the right thing.
No.
And for drivers, everyone slow down. Go safely.
And especially if
But-
Mike P, who's not in today, DJ PJ filling in for him. But if
I'm
Mike
gonna
P's
put
on the road,
dirty laundry out.
definitely watch out. I've ridden
You
in the car
ride with him
him.
all the time.
It's a dangerous move every time.
It's a risk.
Very, very dangerous, everybody.